Thanks so much for staying with the McAllen Cable Network. I'm your host, Roxanne Ledema, back in the studio today with a very special guest, Mr. Thomas Glasscock. Really unique, unusual event. You wouldn't think of a 17-year-old putting on a health fair, but that's exactly what you're doing. So tell us about it, Thomas.
Well, Roxanne, I'm going to be doing a men's health fair for my Eagle project. It's going to be focusing on prostate and testicular cancers. Hispanics have a 30% higher chance of contracting prostate and testicular cancers over their lifetime. So that's very important, mostly to our area. So I want to raise a little bit of awareness since we have a lot of breast cancer awareness runs and events, and try and give a little focus to the men as well.
Wow. Okay, so we're putting the spotlight on our men.
Yes.
How did you kind of come up with this idea and explain to folks what an Eagle project is if they don't know and they're at home and they're saying, you know, why is he doing this?
Well, to answer the second question first, an Eagle Scout project, in the Boy Scouts, you start and you move up the ranks. An Eagle is the highest you get. To get Eagle, you have to do one project benefiting the community as a whole. So that's basically what it is. So for my project, I chose to do a men's health fair.
And how did you kind of concoct that idea?
I don't know. I think originally it started because our troop does a lot. We put out 5, 6, maybe more Eagles a year, which is pretty big. But they all seem to do the same type of thing every year for their project. Paint a fence or sand something or build something. So I thought I'd do something a little different. And that line of thinking led me to my grandfather, who's a cardiologist. Oh. And so we started looking to see if there was some medical area that needed a little bit more publicity. And we went to a friend of his, Dr. Estrepo, who's at the McAllen Cancer Center, Texas Oncology. And he told me all about prostate cancer and testicular cancer and how little publicity there is for it.
So you said,
yes, there we go.
This is my project.
Exactly.
Okay, so what is Movember?
Well, Movember, that's a name we've coined and borrowed from a group out of Australia. Last year, they're the ones that pushed men to grow out their beards and mustaches during the month of November. I know we have a few people do it here, yeah.
Actually, we had a photographer here, Jose, that works with us, and he did that. He had his beard. He was looking a little scruffy
yeah.
the whole month.
So that's why we called them, and they're partnering with us, so they're letting us use their name, and we're going to do, their focuses are prostate, testicular, and mental health for men. So we are doing mostly cancers here. We're not going to focus on the mental health issue at our fair, but that's also what they look at.
So give me the details on the actual health fair. If folks are at home and they say, you know what, that's kind of cool. I'm going to take my dad or my grandpa out. Where is it going to be? What's going to be offered there?
Well, the fair is going to be at Archer Park on November 29th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. What we're going to have there, well, I think the most important thing for people who are bringing their husbands, their fathers, their brothers, is free on-site testing. We'll have a truck there. You can come in, get your blood drawn, and have a test, and they'll send it to you a few weeks later with the results.
And that's free?
Yes, yes.
That was actually my next question. I mean, how do you even test? Because you think, okay, prostate cancer, it's probably very invasive. You need to go into the doctor's office, but that isn't it then.
No, you can get tested for these diseases through blood tests. They have something called a PSA Screening, and that's basically they just send it through and they look for certain types of enzymes in your blood to determine whether or not you have the cancer.
Have you gotten a good response, good feedback so far about your Eagle project?
Yes, I have. We've gotten a lot of help from Texas Oncology. My sponsor is the US2 group, which is a prostate cancer support group out of Texas Oncology.
Wow.
So we're getting a good deal of community support. I know the mayor has said he'd come and speak. We're also going to have some local doctors like Dr. Estrepo, Dr. Seba, Dr. Feigl, who are urologists, and they're going to come and do short talks about men's cancer.
Is there a place where you can call, or maybe you want to register beforehand, or do you just show up and it's on site?
It's on site this year. We're trying to set the groundwork so that in the future we can have something similar to what they have for breast cancer with the walk, run, ride.
Right.
So this year's trying to get off the ground, and see if there's enough community support to continue it in the future and grow it.
Okay.
So there's
on-site.
Yes, on-site registration. Although we do have a Facebook page.
Okay, what is that?
That is Movember. It's Facebook/Movember Health Fair/info.
Okay.
And that will give you everything you need to know.
We'll throw that up on the screen so folks can see it.
Perfect. And a link to our webpage is on there as well, our Movember webpage.
Okay.
If you'd like to register for something, Movember has asked that I try and get 100 men to grow out their beards and mustaches during the month.
Yay!
Yeah, I know.
That should be interesting.
Raise a little bit more awareness in the
Okay.
community. So if they'd like to participate in that, they can go on to our website, which is connected on the Facebook page, and register with Movember and join our team. And that just says that they're going to grow their beard or mustache out for the month.
Okay.
And that's just to kind of give us a number so that we can kind of raise our statistics a little bit.
Okay, so Thomas, one last invitation. When is the event? Where are they going?
So they're going to Archer Park November 29th from 10 to 2.
And doesn't matter what age you are, we want all our males out there.
Yeah, all our males, even if you're too young to get tested or too young or too old, whatever it is, come on out and support those who need it. Support the survivors, support the people that are getting tested, and the people who may find out they have it.
Right.
Give them a little bit of moral support to show that the community is with them.
Excellent. Okay, Thomas Glasscock, thank you so much for joining us in the studio. So the date is November 29th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We hope to see you out at Archer Park. For the City of McAllen, I'm Roxanne Ledma.